Hi, students. My name is Milko Álvaro, and I am your English teacher in the level intermediate in Federico Chueca Culture Center. Exactly, no? Well, what it's the subject that we work today? Exactly. Well, the point that I have the idea about my student is to refer to reported speech. Exactly. The name in Spanish is estilo indirecto. If you know, normally you have different sentences that you transform into direct speech to reported speech. The first point that we start explaining is about the grammar structure. Exactly. For example, what are the main change? Exactly. Well, we have two column, one column according with direct speech, and the other column about reported speech. Exactly. Well, the main change. If you have the direct speech in simple present, you must transform in simple past. For example, this example that I say, imagine Tom says, I go to London. If we transform into reported speech, we say, Tom said that, you must include that, he went to London. What are the main change in the order of the sentence? Well, normally you must add that, the adverb that, more common in most of the sentence in reported speech, and you must transform the pronoun. In this case, if you have, for example, in the direct speech, I, the question is that he is the speaker. Then we transform I to he. And other transformation, other change is according with the verb. In the direct speech, we have simple present, and you transform in simple past from go to went. That is a good example to understand a very easy sentence. The situation that you have, for example, if you mention told, imagine that this sentence, this example. Peter told me, I am running 2 hours. Then if I transform, you say, Peter told me that he was running 2 hours. In this sentence, from direct speech to reported speech, we transform for present continuo to past continuo. Exactly. They are very, very easy example for this situation. Then, what are the most important changes? If you know, we transform from simple present to simple past, from present continue to past continue, from present perfect to past perfect, from future to conditional. Only, for example, to remember, if you have, in this last case, I will live, you transform in the reported speech, I would leave. Other examples that is possible according with different change is, for example, from direct speech, from can to transform in the reported speech, could. Or for example, you have may to transform to might in the reported speech. Or for example, must, you can transform in have to. They are the most important change, normally in positive sentences. Positive sentences that you can work in the class. What is the scheme exactly to understand better this kind of sentence? First table, I write down on the whiteboard, probably with a painter, the different sentence, or I say them oral. That is the normal using exactly to speak with my students. In this case, for example, it's possible that you can say in two ways. One way is from Spanish to English, and you must inside to do to divide in two ways. For example, imagine that I say in Spanish, Tom dice, él comerá en un buen restaurante. What can the students do with this sentence? First table, to transform in direct speech, and later to transform in reported speech, exactly in this example that I say before. What sentences can I send you, students? For example, in this way, affirmative or positive sentence. Well, you can copy, please, the first sentence. You can, I can say, Tom dice, él jugará en el parque. The second sentence, Juana dice, te visito mañana a las 7. The third sentence, él dice, he estado en Italia en verano. Number 4, ella me cuenta. Yo visité Roma el año pasado. Number 5, ella dice, she says, yo estudiaré francés en la universidad. Well, that is a way of write down, exactly. Other exercise that is possible in the class is to write down direct sentence that you must only to transform in reported speech. Exactly. For example, other sentences for my students, only to transform into direct speech. The first, Tom says, I went to Germany. I went to Germany next year. Tom told me, can you lend me money? Exactly. The other sentence, the number 3, the student said, I must work on Saturday. Number 4, Tom said, she was tired yesterday. And number 5, exactly, the other sequence of sentence, John said, I saw you at the cinema. Exactly. There are a good example in this first part to explain you a future about using reported speech. You can see this first part of reported speech in Educo channel. Exactly. Thanks for your view.